Existence is always in the present. Watcher is always in the present. And Donald Trump, the President of the United States, he had made the decision for the Muslims. What does he mean? He's totally conditioning. But let me explain to you, very simple. So this way everybody understand all over the world. Because we have eye. There are three eyes. Eye is an instinct. Instinct is body. This instinct is body. Nothing can go wrong with this body. Body is infallible. Only thing we are born with the congenital abnormalities, like a phallic tetralogy, like a cleft palate. And the second thing is a intuition. Intuition is also infallible. Infallible. That's a being yourself. And the intellect, and that is conditioned. We are totally conditioned with the intellect. And intellect is totally fallible. And that's what's happening. Every religion is manipulating that infallible. That is the intellect. They should become conscious of that, and they should come and live in the present. But they are living in the past and the future. The time is only in the present. And as I said, the instinct is infallible. And the intuition is infallible because they are both are existence. And the intellect which belongs to human beings, which is fallible, and that's what the problem is. And that is manipulated one way or the other. One person will manipulated one way, the other one manipulated that way, because it's a fallible. And that's what's happening. Donald Trump has to wake up to the existence, because the existence is always in the present. And that's what everybody has to wake up. And everybody has to be individual. And that's what everybody has to do that. Unfortunately, they are not there. I am there. And Donald Trump has become the President of the United States. And I accept that. I told them that they become the President. And that is also because of the intellect. Because that's what he is. But whatever he has been done through the existence, he has done that. Because we have to look in a positive way. Because I'm totally living, when you're living with the existence, that is a moment to moment. Because dog and the cat, they are all becoming the watcher. And they don't tell you what to do. They don't talk about any language. That's why we have three eyes. That is the instinct, intellect, and intuition. And that's why we are totally confused. And that's why every human being is totally confused. I am totally awake. I am living with existence. I am a total existence, moment by moment. And that's what everybody should live. If everybody is a moment to moment, because that's what the existence is. That's what the animals are. That's what the birds are. That's what the trees are. That's what the mountains are. And that's what the ocean is. And that's what's happening. And that's how my father lived. My father says the mind is a heap of impression. And the body is a heap of food. Because we get conditioned through the mind. It is the mind which is getting conditioned. That's why we have a past and a future. My father lived in the present. He lived the total existence. And everybody can watch that movie called The Existence. The existence is a meditation. And that is a total meditation. That is your real meditation. Meditation is not a concentration or a contemplation or even a mindfulness. It is awakening to yourself, awakening to the existence. And you become conscious of this existence, because the day you are born, the whole existence comes inside of you. And that is a total meditation. That is what Patanjali says. That's what Upsandhya said. That's what Shiva said. And that's where the problem is. When you talk about Sat, Chit and Anand, Sat means truth. The truth is the existence is living in the present. And the watcher is always in the present. And the truth, and the second is consciousness. And that is called the consciousness. That's what a consciousness, whole existence is a consciousness. You are not a consciousness. You have become totally unconscious. And that's why we have evolved. And Shiva is the same way. And same thing happened to Guru Nanak. When Papa taught me, he taught me the first Mool Mantra, Satnam, Karta Purak. Nirpau, Nirvair, Akal Murat, Ajuni Sahibhang, Gur Prasad, Jab Aad Sach, Jugad Sach, Happy Sach, Nanak Hosi Bhi Sach. And the Nanak said, everything belongs to the existence. And what does he mean? He means 13. 13 means 2 eyes, nose, 2 nostrils, the nose are there, 2 ears, mouth, and 2 in the bottom, 1 is a pee and 1 is poo, 2 hands and 2 legs, and that is 13. We all belong to the existence. Everybody belongs to existence, and that's what the problem is. That's what Jesus said. Close your eyes, and then the kingdom of heaven is inside of you. And when you close your eyes, the inside, the heaven is totally inside, and that is the consciousness, and that is the totally called Sat Chit and Anand. That's what Jesus Christ means, and that's what people don't understand it. They are looking outside, and that's what happened to all the Western world. They are looking outside. They are the intellect, and that's totally fallible, and that's what happened to everybody in the world. That's why the human beings are not totally, because my father was totally conscious. He was in 1941. He learned from Baba Sri Chand. And the Baba Sri Chand was from, he says, about the Shiva. And Shiva was living in the present. And that's moment to moment. And that's what Papa was. And that's what happened. That's when he died, he was laughing. And that's what the whole thing is. Unfortunately, I have 5 children. They are awake. My daughter, who is taking my videos, she's totally awake. She's totally enlightened and totally awake. And my Eliza is totally awake. I have 8 grandkids. They are totally awake because they understand that the intellect mind should be totally in the conscious way. It should be in the present. But unfortunately, it has become a problem. It has been manipulated because it is fallible. Can be manipulated either ways, and that's where the problem is. But we have to learn how to live a life, and that's what it is, and that's what I am. I have become totally alive in the present. Life and the death is also at the same time, and that's why I will become the governor of the state of Florida in 2026. And I love you all. Thank you very much.